Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Let me start with a simple observation. In today's organizations, most work no longer happens in installed applications. It happens in the browser. Email, internet tools, customer dashboards, cloud applications, financial systems, all accessed through one place, the browser. In fact, studies show that employees spend over 80 to 90% of their workday inside a browser window. And that raises an important question. If the browser is where work happens, is it also where your biggest security risks live? Think about it. Most organizations invest heavily in network security, endpoint protection, identity management, VPN access. But the browser itself? Often it remains the least monitored and least understood layer of enterprise security. And that's exactly the gap we are here to talk about today. Because while companies secure the front doors of their infrastructure, attackers are increasingly entering through browser sessions, unsafe extensions, and unsecured web activity. Today, we are going to show you how organizations can change that. We'll introduce to you a powerful enhancement to the Chrome Readiness Tool, the CEP Accelerator with enhanced browser insight. And most importantly, we'll show you how this aligns with Google's Chrome Enterprise Premium vision for enterprise browser security. Today, we'll explore 5 key topics. First, why the browser has become the new security perimeter. Second, the original browser insights feature of the Chrome Readiness Tool. The evolution towards CEP Accelerator and the enhanced security visibility. A walkthrough of the real browser risk detected in organizations. How organizations can take action using Chrome Enterprise Premium. And at the end, we'll also show you how you can get early access to the CEP Accelerator feature. Let's take a closer look at the reality of modern IT environments. Today, organizations are managing multiple browsers across devices, hundreds of browser extensions, dozens of browser versions, thousands of user sessions, and every one of those elements can introduce risk. For example, an outdated browser version can expose vulnerabilities. An unverified extension can access sensitive session data. An unsecured domain connection can expose login credentials. A compromised session can allow attackers to bypass authentication entirely. Without proper visibility, these risks remain hidden. That's where the Chrome Readiness Tool originally came in. The Chrome Readiness Tool originally introduced browser insights to help organizations understand their browser landscape. This feature provided visibility into several key areas. It showed which browsers were being used across devices, including Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Opera, and others. This allowed administrators to see browser fragmentation within their environment. The tool also displayed different browser versions used across the organization and how many devices were running each version. This helped IT teams identify outdated browsers. Administrators could see the extensions installed across the browsers and devices, along with extension ID and version information. The tool even allowed teams to explore which extensions were installed on each device. This created an excellent inventory-level view of browser usage. But as organizations adopted cloud applications and remote work expanded, something became clear. Visibility was not enough. Organizations needed security intelligence, not just what browsers exist, but which browsers are risky. Organizations started asking deeper questions. Questions like, which browser sessions are vulnerable? Are employees using risky extensions? Are users accessing unsecured websites? Which devices are exposed to security threats? These questions require security analytics, not just usage analytics. And that's exactly what led to the development of the CEP Accelerator. The CEP Accelerator enhances the Browser Insights feature by surfacing security vulnerabilities within the browser environment. Instead of simply displaying browser inventory data, the tool now helps organizations identify session theft risks, unverified browser extensions, unsecure domain access, device-level browser vulnerabilities, all within a single dashboard. This transformation turns Browser Insights into a security intelligence hub. And most importantly, it aligns directly with Chrome Enterprise Premium. Because Chrome Enterprise Premium provides safe browsing, data loss prevention, user activity reporting, centralized browser management, built-in AI-powered insights. Together, these capabilities help organizations detect, understand, and mitigate browser risk. Let's take a deeper look at the new capabilities introduced through CEP Accelerator. The first enhancement is device security status distribution. This provides a high-level overview of the security posture across the organization. Instead of manually investigating each device, IT teams can quickly understand the overall exposure level of the organization. This allows teams to prioritize remediation efforts where they matter the most. Next, the dashboard provides organization-wide risk metrics. These metrics include session theft risks, unverified extensions, unsecured domain access. These insights help teams understand how browser activity contributes towards security risk. Instead of guessing where threats may exist, administrators can measure risk directly from the dashboard. Now let's talk about one of the most dangerous browser threats today: session theft. Imagine this scenario. An employee logs into a corporate application. Everything looks normal. But behind the scenes, the session token is captured by an attacker. The attacker now has access to the application without needing a password. This is called session hijacking, and it can happen through weak session encryption, public Wi-Fi usage, malicious extensions, insecure password storage. The CEP Accelerator detects when these risks exist and flags them directly within the Browser Insights dashboard. This gives security teams the visibility needed to investigate potential compromises early. Browser extensions can be incredibly useful, but they also represent one of the largest attack surfaces in modern browsers. Many extensions request permission to read browsing activity, access session data, modify web pages, access sensitive information. The CEP Accelerator identifies unverified extensions installed across devices and displays them within the dashboard. Administrators can drill down to see which device installed the extension, which browser is affected, which extension may introduce risk. This allows organizations to enforce extension governance policies. The final major insight is unsecured domain access detection. If users access insecure websites or domains that expose potential security risks, those domains are captured in the dashboard. Administrators can view the domain, search within the listed domains, export the data for further investigation. This provides visibility into potential phishing or unsafe browser activity within the organization. Another powerful feature is the ability to drill down device-level insights. Administrators can select a device and immediately view session theft alerts, unverified extensions, unsecured domain activity, and overall browser security posture. This device-level visibility makes investigations significantly faster. Instead of searching across multiple tools, everything appears within one centralized dashboard. Now let's connect this back to the bigger picture. The CEP Accelerator is not just about identifying risks. It's about helping organizations transition towards Chrome Enterprise Premium. CEP provides the capabilities needed to actually mitigate these risks, including safe browsing protections, advanced enterprise browser controls, data loss prevention, and centralized browser management. The CEP Accelerator helps organizations understand why upgrading to Chrome Enterprise Premium strengthens their security posture. Let's come back to where we started. The browser has become the central workspace for modern employees, which means it must also become a central focus for enterprise security. The CEP Accelerator transforms browser analytics into actionable security insights, helping organizations detect browser vulnerabilities, understand browsing risks, identify unsafe extensions, and prevent session theft threats. And most importantly, it enables organizations to take the next step towards Chrome Enterprise Premium security. The CEP Accelerator feature is currently entering early access within the Chrome Readiness Tool. We are inviting IT leaders, security administrators, partners, and our customers to be among the first to explore this capability. If you are interested in strengthening browser security across your organization, we encourage you to request early access to the CEP Accelerator feature today. Click the link on the description. Together, we can transform browser from a hidden risk into a powerful security advantage. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice day.